Hi guys, if you remember, we got this in our P.O. box. I am so excited. I don't really understand what it is. Like, I get it. I think it's just like you have to solve
an unsolved mystery.
Unsolved case files.
No idea what it is.
So it says, okay, so there's like evidence, like photos, newspaper articles. Right now, it feels like I'm on a plane and there's a screaming child.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be really
Let's open
difficult.
it.
Okay. I guess there's also like a website you can like check. Oh my god.
Ooh, you wanna play?
I get really excited for things like this, but I don't think, like, I'm really bad at them. It's like an escape room. I get really excited to do it, but I can't figure it out.
There's 3 objectives to solve. Find the clues and evidence in the case file to solve 3 objectives that lead you to Paris to convict the killer. Use the online answer keys to check whether you found the evidence to solve each objective. After completing each objective, open a bonus envelope with extra evidence.
This is gonna be a lot. Whoa, this looks legit. Erin, look how legit this looks.
I wish I was wearing a business.
I know. Look at this.
Wait, it smells so good.
Yeah, it does. Like new paper.
Whoever this murderer is, they're gonna wish they never did it because I have my period right now and I'm not gonna go easy on it. Do I need pens?
I don't know what's going on. Let's just open it and see what's happening.
Let me get some supplies.
Okay. Do you think this is what they actually get in front of them?
I bet. Can you prove Bones is innocent?
Oh, okay, I don't know. I feel like we gotta like look through everything. Okay, so here's some photos, which I feel like we don't need right away, right?
Harmony.
She got murdered?
Yeah, this is her. Is this real?
No. I highly doubt they'd make someone's murder into a game.
She was killed in an altercation that took place in the parking lot behind Tully's restaurant around 9:30 p.m.
Should we be taking notes?
Police have identified the victim as a local child psychologist.
Okay.
Who's attending the rehearsal dinner for her wedding.
Oh?
To Christian Peterson. Peterson
He's
did it.
guilty.
Always the
Done.
husband.
Case closed. We solved it.
Which was scheduled for today at St. Michael's Church. Oh, sad.
Wait, so she got murdered the day before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because her husband didn't want to marry her and he was too big of a pussy
We
to
don't
just
know
say it to
this
her
yet.
face.
We don't know this yet. Us as investigators. And we don't know this yet. Erin. Maybe someone was jealous that she was getting married and so they murdered her before she could get married. Like an ex-lover.
I don't know, that seems a little petty. Police investigators have determined her death to be the result of a blunt impact to the head. According to Detective Jack Stason, love Jack, we're such good friends with him, but he really just tends to screw the pooch on some of these case files.
Makes it all about him, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why Olivia and Stabler are here.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm just gonna go.
What?
Who's Stabler?
Oh my god.
Olivia Benson?
Yeah.
I know the name, no idea.
We're the special victims unit.
We are special.
Injuries are consistent with face-to-face physical altercation with another person.
Okay, so like,
we've ruled out accidental causes and have launched a full homicide investigation.
okay, so it's straight up murder.
The body was discovered by a member of the wait staff while taking out the garbage. He rushed inside to inform the wedding party, resulting in a massive panic as about 30 people rushed towards the back parking lot to help the victim. Eyewitnesses report several members of the party attempted to provide medical attention and administer CPR, but it was clear that they were too late. They left the restaurant to get some gifts out of the car and never returned. The girl and her husband, her soon-to-be husband.
So they went out together and she got murdered.
And then
What's his deal? Any alibis there? I guess we'll find out.
He claims he drove home for forgotten presents. You went home to get forgotten presents and left her alone in the parking lot where someone must have attacked her.
He probably didn't have presents and he got nervous and was like, gotta kill her now, because men.
Yeah. Harmony is the love of my life and I had nothing to do with it. We are going to find the real killer and they're gonna pay. Who would say that? I can't imagine who could have wanted to break everyone's heart like this. She was truly special. Her friend Jenny Rogers added. Okay, that's a random person to like add into this.
Jenny Rogers?
Maybe Jenny Rogers, you're now a suspect. She probably killed her because she wanted to marry the guy.
Probably.
She was native to Riverdale.
Riverdale?
Really?
Is this from the show? It's just something that was on the show.
Yeah. It was impossible to ever get upset at her. She was amazingly smart and humble about it.
Someone got mad at her, though.
Yeah.
Someone definitely got mad at her, and shink.
All around, this woman was well loved.
And smart.
It's clear that the only person who didn't love her was her fiance.
We don't know that yet. This is her photo. If you guys recognize her, let us know how you think she was murdered, because we probably won't be able to figure it out, but maybe we will.
There's lots of witness photos. I'm excited to see what her husband looks
me
like.
Me too.
Her
Should we open the
fiance.
photos?
And
Is it too early?
Oh, I don't know. There's no rules.
I think you just literally have to go through it.
Objective 1, prove Bones is innocent. Well, I have no problem doing that because I don't even know who he is.
Me neither yet. Okay, wait. This looks like her wedding invite.
Horrible.
Definitely very Pinterest,
Yeah.
like 2015. I mean, just looks like you went on like some basic art.
It's so funny too that people had to pose for this game.
I know. I feel like I need glasses on. Okay, Riverdale Police Department evidence / property custody document. They have her engagement ring. I'm like, boring. I want pictures. Autopsy report.
Blunt force.
Does this matter? I feel like we already know that happened. So it says skull fracture.
Carly, does this matter?
I'm just like, I just want to see pictures.
And I'm like, I need to read literally
I know.
everything.
Our brains are like,
Oh, okay. Someone found the engagement ring. William.
oh.
This is why you read the
I
paperwork.
can't.
Found in William McBride's hand in Grant Park.
Who's William McBride?
Bones.
So he found it.
Bones.
That's him?
Yeah. So we need to prove that Bones
Oh,
is innocent.
so it does
even
seem sketch
though
that he has it.
Bones had the thing. So now we know why he's a suspect.
I feel like Bones was just strung through the park and probably just saw
Just
it.
says found in his hand in the park. Has custom interior inscription. Till death do we part. Okay, that's some shady shit.
It's pretty sketchy considering this homicide case.
How much could Bones have gotten for it even? Would it be worth it?
I don't think Bones is trying to do that. We have to prove he's innocent, remember?
No, I know. But that's, I'm thinking, like, would he want to do that? Like,
Oh.
I could use it in the court of law. Like, oh, it was only a half a carat. There's no way he would have taken it.
Oh, I see. So now you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is important information, I feel like, on the autopsy. It states, the force and angle of impact indicate the murderer would need to be a left-handed or ambidextrous man or woman of considerable strength and height. So left-handed or ambidextrous. So is Bones right-handed? He
park.
was arrested.
The map of the park.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's look
I'm
at
overwhelmed. Oh, here's what her fiance looks like.
Killer, for sure.
Look at those eyes. He's definitely killer. Bones does look innocent. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's
he
like,
looks like,
"What?
why am I,
I didn't
here?
do that."
Like, this is not
Rex
what I.
looking
Rex
pretty
also
guilty.
did it. Rex is for sure
This
the
was
killer.
like a setup.
I changed my
What?
mind.
They're all men. Like, there's not
Of
even
course
a
they're all
female
men.
suspect.
He was definitely in like an under oath cover band. In
Yeah.
high school. Let me read
Full of-
his like arrested
Great.
thing. Okay.
Can I see his file?
File. Okay, it says a 24-year-old man, William Bones McBride, has
So
been
young.
arrested for murder of local child psychologist Harmony Ashcroft. According to law enforcement authorities, the assault took place after demand for money and a brief struggle with the victim. Okay, so he needed money. That's what they're saying right now. It also appeared that the victim's engagement ring was taken during the course of the violent encounter. Okay, we know that. It appeared that what?
Bones is a lefty.
This is like those
Not
documentaries
looking
we
good
watch.
for you, Bones.
It's like, you know what, Bones? Sorry, dude. This is like those documentaries we watch, and it's all twists and turns.
I know.
McBride has a long history of petty crime in Riverdale. Okay, so he's already like has a history of crime. About 30 minutes after the time of the murder, McBride was found in Grant Park with Harmony's ring. Okay, so they found him 30 minutes later. They found him 30 minutes later after this happened, and we have to prove that he's innocent. We got a tampered case here. They're setting us up for failure. This is our job. We can do it. There's gonna be something in here.
This is where he was found at Grant Park. And then Tully's was where she was at. So, like,
not very far, but also who knows?
yeah, it's just like super hard to tell.
Okay, the thing we know right now is she was gonna get married. She was at a rehearsal dinner or something.
Yep.
Apparently, the husband or groom forgot presents, so they went out to the car together, and then she got attacked.
They went out to the car together to get presents, and then he was like, oh, I forgot gifts, so I have to go home. And then when she was still outside, she got attacked by somebody.
And then they found Bones 30 minutes later with the ring in his hand at a park. That is very suspicious.
They did.
I don't know what to tell you.
It is sus. Let's keep going.
As a detective, that is sus.
We have the interview with Bones.
Oh!
Do you
Should
want
we role play?
Yeah, do you want to be the detective or do you want to be Bones?
I'll be the detective. Please state your name for the record.
Well, I need to also
Oh, yeah.
read it. William McBride. Oh, William McBride. Go by Bones.
I didn't ask, Bones. I'm not kidding.
Did you say? Oh,
Yeah.
it's like rude.
Bones, looks like you've got some explaining to do.
I know it looks crazy, me with that dang ring in my hand, but you gotta believe me. I never seen that thing before in my...
We'll get to the ring. Let's start with what you were doing, sleeping in the park. How did you wind up there, Bones?
Probably because housing is ridiculously expensive. Well, I was at Rambo's. He's claiming to be
At
here.
Rambo's bar. Do you think he passed out from drinking?
We're gonna find out
And someone put the
what
ring in
his
hand?
alibi is.
Okay.
I was at Rambo's, and let's just say that didn't work out for me. I was escorted out, and I needed a place to sleep. The bench on Grant Park ain't exactly 4-star accommodations, but it'll do.
What happened at Rambo's?
I missed the last call for happy hour, so that put a dent in my plans. I go to JT, the bartender, hell of a good guy. Usually I'm like, come on, cut me some slack, please. I've been trying to get your attention for the last 10 minutes. As many times as I've been there, he still doesn't budge. He calls the bouncer on me, and I'm like, okay, I'll just see if I can scrape together a little money. Come back and finish the night. Okay, just say what you were doing, Bones. But I didn't make it. I started walking around and realized I was messed up. So I just headed to Grant Park and laid down to get some rest.
Do you remember what time this happened?
Oh, God. I just told you. I fell asleep. I don't know. 9, maybe 9:15.
Then?
Oh, my God.
I'm so nosy. Jeez.
I know, and I have so many lines.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You want to switch?
Next thing you know, we just swap characters in the middle.
Midway.
Next thing you know, I'm getting a wake-up call from from Riverdale's finest. I guess I had a ring in my hand. I remember it being there, but I swear to you, I don't know how it got there. You need to investigate that, officer. It must have been him. All cops are bad.
Wait, I need to hear this again.
He's saying that the ring was in his hand and a police officer came up to him and, like, Bones is like, I don't know how it got there. Like, you should ask the officer. Because he's the one who came up to me, and then all of a sudden the ring was appearing.
Sounds very sus. Where did he leave
Is that
off?
a common thing for you?
Oh, it's like a reading in class.
I know.
Where am I? Is that a common thing for you, waking up with items in your possession without having any idea how they got there?
Yeah, that's so rude.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's just say my drinking is a common thing, but killing somebody? Look, I've been in the joint before. If they lock me up for killing that pretty lady, I won't last more than a week in there.
Is it possible that you stole the ring?
You mean from the lady? Look, I told you, I'm no Boy Scout, but violence isn't my thing.
I'll level with you, Bones. It doesn't look good for you. You were kicked out of the bar at 9. At 10, the police picked you up with the ring in your hand. That's plenty of time to leave the bar, walk over to Tilly's, rob this girl, and take the ring.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, there's more. I know you didn't mean to kill her. What happened? They were like practicing lines.
I know, that's what it literally sounds like. And we're just so bad.
I know.
Look, I know that you didn't mean to kill her.
Like, I know you didn't mean to kill her. What happened? You get into a little scuffle and there was an accident? Oh, so he's trying to, like, coerce him into saying,
100%. No, not at all. That's a lie. I've never met that girl in my life, and that's the honest truth.
As soon as you start telling me the truth, that's when things are going to get better for you. It was an accident. I get it. Work with us, and we can get this down to involuntary manslaughter. But only if you cooperate with us right now. You're looking at life behind bars, McBride.
It wasn't me. Period. Do I get a thank God. I was like, when's he gonna ask for a lawyer?
Is there a lawyer present?
Do I get a lawyer or something?
Your lawyer's not here yet.
I suppose I shouldn't talk until they get here.
You don't have to talk at all if you don't want.
Okay, look, I told you. I don't know how the ring got there. You believe me, right?
Bones, you seem like a charming guy, and I know you've gotten used to charming change out of good folks here in Riverdale, but this is a pretty rough bind you're in, and you're gonna need more than a little charm to get out of it.
Oh, Wally Bryson. And this is a statement from the bar owner. Where Bones was.
Where Bones was. Okay, you went around stealing people's things.
Yeah. I confirm William Bones McBride was removed from my bar at 9 p.m.
Wait, when was the murder?
9:30.
I mean, things aren't looking good, Bones. Though,
This is a man I have seen on a number of occasions at my place of employment, Rambo's Bar. Bones is a regular customer there. I would describe him as a nice guy. He's well liked by the staff and the other patrons. On a few occasions, we've had to warn him not to panhandle in front of the bar. But apart from that, he's usually fine. He's even charmed his way into a few free beers. Oh, love that for him. I also remember an argument that took place right at 9 p.m., the end of happy hour. Bones missed the last call for free happy hour drinks and was upset because he was broke and he was yelling at the bartender for ignoring him. Oh, God. The bartender signaled for me to escort him out, so I did. By then, things had calmed down and Bones was on his way out, ready to leave his own. He said something like, I'll just go get me some money and be back in an hour. Oh, Bones. We expected him to go out to the front of the bar and panhandle like he had done in the past, but he didn't.
We should open the photo. Maybe we'll see Bones in the background.
Yeah.
Of a photo.
Doesn't own a car.
Bones doesn't own a car.
Yeah, so that's probably important, but, like, I don't know what this chart is.
Oh my goodness, can't show these on YouTube. Okay, I don't know. This is just like a picture of the girl. This is just literally a dark alley.
That's where she was killed, I think.
Yeah.
It's literally just a dark alley.
Alrighty then.
What the hell?
Oh, here's her ring. A very realistic photo.
That is
of her
enormous.
ring. Yeah, that's a huge ring. And then here's Bones. What in this is even gonna help us prove that he is innocent? I don't understand.
There's more to this person of interest. I was at Rambo's Bar right until after dinner. From there, I went to the Grant Park to get some rest.
Someone put a ring in my hand while I was sleeping, he thinks. Or one of the police put it on me.
And he only has one witness. The bouncer.
Okay.
Wally. Maybe we look at Wally's.
Yes. Okay.
See what Wally has
Good
to
call.
say. Oh, we did.
Wait, we did?
Yeah, Wally. He's got the witness.
That's
How
it?
the fuck do we prove this guy's innocent?
Well, let's see, because he was with her, so we can see if he
Okay.
saw him. Because wouldn't he see him? I don't understand. Wouldn't he be the key?
Yeah, he could be like, oh, I drove away.
I ran her over and whooped. Okay, so this is what he says. Harmony and I went to the parking lot to check the Land Rover. Oh, okay, subtle flex.
Yeah.
For my parents'
We
for
get
my
it.
parents' presents, but they weren't there, so I drove home to get the presents and left Harmony in the parking lot to return to the party. She was 50 feet away from the door when I left. Police apprehended me at my home when I was picking up.
Look at his marital status.
Oh, sad. Oh my god. Did they do
That's
that
what
on
you get when you
purpose?
murder your wife,
Oh
Christian.
my god. I don't know what to do with this information.
Oh, another,
These are so long. Should we sum it up or something?
Yeah, we'll read it. We can read it privately, and then we can give you guys the details.
So he's in this interview. He's still stating the fact that he got arrested at home. So he's saying he was at home when they arrested him. They thought I killed her. It wasn't me. Obviously, it wasn't me. What other leads do they have? I know 2 or 3 people you need to talk to. Oh,
They had a disagreement.
okay, in this interview, he said that they had a disagreement over what happened to the presents.
That's
and
how we
I
prove
just
he's
know-
innocent?
Yeah.
Well, they had a disagreement.
And
so.
the man snapped because, duh. Is this a common thing, the two of you getting into fights? I wouldn't call it a fight. It was just a murder. No, he said it was just a disagreement, that's all. I've never hit her. You seem pretty
Prove
hot
it.
under the collar, even though you have no anger issues. And he said, my fiance's dead. I was supposed to get married.
Oh, he
What?
claims someone was stalking her. He claims that her
Oh,
coworker was stalking her.
Ratliff, the guy at the clinic, he's been stalking her. Why are you not grilling him like this?
Then
Okay,
he-
let's find him.
Then he says one of her clients.
Or maybe psycho Navy guy who lost his kid.
Putting the blame on everyone else, are we, Christian? They started getting snippy with each other in front of everybody. His jaw clenched and his eyes were red with anger.
Oh my god! And he's saying he doesn't have anger issues in this.
Yeah.
In the interview, it's that Ratliff guy.
So Jenny confirms that he's a hothead, but she also confirms that it could be 2 crazies that she works with.
Okay.
So
well, here's one crazy. This
Oh.
Rex Ratliff guy. This is the man that Christian said was stalking his fiance that was murdered. His statement, I suppose, says, I was home the whole time. I got home from work around 9 p.m. and stayed in my apartment all night.
okay, Rex Ratliff is also a lefty.
Okay,
Wait, what's
good
the
to know.
husband?
Oh.
Oh, husband.
Lefty.
This lady says that he was at home in the apartment.
Rex was?
Yes. She observed him coming into the building a little before 9 p.m. and then sometime between 10:15, she heard him screaming, and she thinks it's because that's when they announced the murder on the news and he was obsessed with her.
Okay, that makes sense because this is from somebody who works with Harmony.
Right.
And this guy would come in and say, I need Harmony to help me. And she's like, no, Harmony's a child psychologist.
Oh.
And he's like, no, and would like scream and scream and scream. Be like, I need her. And then he
Yeah.
started calling a ton. Like they increased every day, just like asking for Harmony.
Rex, we will, you're good for now.
Derek
Is this.
Sivers. I think that might be the guy that saw her. He's like, his son died or something.
Also a lefty.
Of course.
He says that he was boating with Admiral Joseph Arthurson from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m.
Okay.
He has a prior of domestic violence. He threatened her. He said, you have no right to keep me from my son. You will pay for this.
This guy?
Yeah.
Ooh. You'll pay for
Derek.
this, he said.
Wait,
sorry.
She
what-
testified in court that he was an unfit father.
I mean, he's like, we definitely were in the boat on the boat from 8:30 to 10:30. I can attest he is a man of making great strides. This is hard.
the only alibi that doesn't check out
is the
Christian.
husband. This guy.
maybe her like coworker person.
Maybe this guy who owns the boat company that can say
Yeah.
that they weren't
So
there. So here is Andy Ellen.
Righty.
Okay, so he's
Our
good.
first righty.
I was at home fixing the brakes on my car all evening. I went to bed around 11, but at 2 a.m. received a phone call from Deborah Ashcroft, Harmony's mother, and explained to me that Harmony was murdered at the party. My neighbor, Jason, can confirm that I was fixing my car when the crime happened.
How do you know the victim were friends? Best friends since we were 6. She likes my sister. He's like, why are you talking to me? You should be talking to Christian. They're the ones who got into an argument.
Yes,
So-
that's what we're saying.
But also, he's kind of shifting this. Now I'm a little sus of Andy. He just referred to Christian as her jerk boyfriend. That seems... It sure as hell wasn't me. You have her jerk boyfriend, Christian, and the stalker guy Harmony was scared of. And then there's the homeless guy with her ring, and the detective says, you seem awfully familiar with the details of the case. He didn't go to the engagement party.
That's what I said at the beginning, too, remember?
He was invited. But then he had car trouble.
He did say he was working on his brakes that whole night. But I feel like you wouldn't ditch a party like that to work on your car.
Get an Uber. What year is it?
Well, it was 1998, but taxis were around.
He does love Harmony. I'll admit it. I've loved her since we played Little League 20 years ago. It's no secret that I love her. Everyone knows that except her probably. But if that's a crime, you're going to have to lock up half of the guys in our class at Riverdale High.
Okay. How do we prove that Bones didn't do it? Should we look on the website? I think it gives us hints or something if we can't figure it out. Because we've looked at everything, right?
Oh, Jason. Is that Jason? He confirmed that he borrowed a wrench.
Oh, I don't know.
He
if I read
says,
this one.
ask Jason. He's my neighbor across the street. I had to borrow a wrench from him to finish the job. He'll confirm it.
Okay. Come over Friday night around 10.
Couldn't find a way to get to Tully's with so much to tell her. And he said, I loved her. Do you understand that? I would never want to hurt her. She just didn't understand.
So sketch.
And the detective said, understand what? And he said, she was making a huge mistake with that jerk. She can do so much better.
Okay, jealous. He definitely is something.
Yeah,
almost just trying to throw us
sus
off.
AF.
So this guy said he was fixing his car when the crime happened, but his alibi, or whoever this, what is it called? Witness? He came over to borrow a tool that Friday night around 10 p.m. So it was after the crime. I knew it was 10 because Dateline had just ended. Andy asked for a tour. Told me he'd been fixing his brakes for the past few hours, which I don't doubt because he was kind of sweaty and out of breath. He's a big guy. We had a laugh about how things always go. He was sweaty. I mean, that's a little sketch.
I just think the timing of it all puts him more of a suspect.
Right. So what do we do now? He did it. He did it.
After they got engaged, I recall Andy joking about how funny it would be if he got drunk at the rehearsal dinner and told her how he really felt.
I feel like he was planning on doing that, and then he came and killed her because he saw her in the parking lot.
I think the murder was an accident.
What? Strange turn of events here.
No, like, I think that was his intention. Like, I think he wanted to tell her, and then, like, I think she was like, what the f*** are you doing? And then he was mad she rejected him.
Oh, like, it wasn't an accident, but he didn't go
He
there
didn't want to kill her.
So it wasn't, like, first-degree murder. Okay, but how do we prove Bones is innocent? There's got to be something in Bones' statement.
It's got to be this fucking map that we don't know how to
read.
Yeah, like, it's like, can he get from here to here to here by 10 p.m.? What two documents prove Bones did not kill Harmony? Like, can he get from there to there to there by 10 o'clock walking? Like, he doesn't have a car.
I doubt it. I feel like mark off the map.
Okay, so we're going to go with the two pieces of evidence are the map and Griggs' statement.
Griggs?
Making him guilty.
Oh.
Like, nothing proves.
Nothing does.
Oh my god, I bet something does, and we're just, like, so dumb.
Yeah, I feel like I need to sit with this for, like, a long time.
Same.
And just, like, really read it.
Like, we should have taken a whole ass day.
Yeah. Want a hint? Click the button below. Do it, do it, do it.
One of the two documents you need to prove Bones is innocent is the main article titled Local Child Psychologist Murder.
Okay, now I like this. I like having a hint.
Nothing in this article.
No.
It's like on the back side about the farmer's market.
Yeah. Bones was at the farmer's market.
Like, is it? I need another hint.
The clue is
I told you!
Oh, you're right.
I told
It says
you!
the clue is not on the front of the article.
Oh my god, I told you!
This is hard.
Temporary road closures. Dale Bridge. He can't get over the f***ing bridge.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, but I said the map. Okay,
Oh my god, okay, so Dale Bridge, in this article, it says that Dale Bridge is what, temporary closed?
Yeah, so he couldn't even
And
get over it.
that's how he would have had to go because he doesn't have a car. Okay, you did it. You proved it, even though I have no idea.
You can open the envelope. Bonus envelope.
Oh, McBride cleared of all charges in 1998.
He was in jail for decades. Oh my god.
He couldn't get over the bridge. One of the 5 suspects in the case has lied about his alibi. Your job is to find the proof. You're looking for an obvious and unmistakable lie in the suspect's alibi.
wrench.
That's what I think.
The wrench.
Let's see if that's true.
He said that he asked me for a wrench at 10 p.m. So how could he be working on his car if he didn't have a fucking wrench for the hours leading up to it?
That's what, yeah.
Oh, what?
Not true. It says sorry. Those are not the
No, they
documents.
are. One of the two documents you'll need is a photo.
Oh, from the
There's a
crime
wrench.
scene.
There's a wrench.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Yes.
But he asked for the wrench after the murder.
Yeah, because he used his to kill her.
Oh yeah.
What's the car?
Again.
Look at the car.
Oh.
What's his car?
Hyundai Sonata.
That's a Hyundai. That's a Hyundai. That's a Hyundai.
Is this his car? He does have a gray Hyundai.
Crime scene photo, front of restaurant.
Yep.
Because he said he wasn't there, and his car's there.
You're right. And this is at 9:38
Yeah.
sketch.
He's just
Are we
waiting
sure that's his
around.
car?
That's definitely a Hyundai.
Oh wait, is his license plate on here? The license plate adds up.
He literally says he came over to borrow a tool at 10 p.m.
I mean, he could have, I guess, technically.
Oh, that's true.
Because he did say he showed up sweaty and stuff.
Yeah.
So he thought he had already been
Okay,
working on
so
his car. So I
maybe-
don't think it's the witness. Aaron's just clicking everything so we can get through it. Okay, I had to like clear footage off. Wait, what just happened?
It's the person of interest. It's literally the license plate.
Oh, we just didn't click it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we like got it.
Yeah.
Aaron got it for the most part. We just didn't click the right things. Okay, so
Okay.
So we basically claimed...
Liar.
Let me screenshot. Here, I got it. Liar.
Yeah. Now open the envelope. Bonus envelope B.
Riverdale Red Sox. When you order Red Sox off of Wish. This is a whole letter. I want to thank you for help with my daughter's case. I hope you can continue your efforts to help find the real killer. I've always held resentment with Christian for what happened. It's been hard watching him move on with his life, always wondering in the back of my head what might be different if he hadn't left my daughter alone that night, assuming that really happened. She says, I want to be happy for Jenny and him. Oh, so he got remarried.
To Jenny? The
Yeah.
friend.
Remember when I said that? I was like, oh, he was stayed for after the murder. So
Yes.
his car was there after the murder. Why would he be there?
You're right.
He didn't.
Was it Jenny?
Probably. Stupid bitch.
I was told by police that you're looking into old suspects in this case, and I think that's great. I want to believe that Christian is innocent, but I've always had my doubts. I heard you're investigating Andy Allen, and I just want to respectfully say that I think your efforts might be better spent on other suspects. I've known Andy since he was 6, and he's never hurt Harmony. They've been inseparable since T-Ball in 1976. She's basically alluding that she thinks it's literally Jenny and Christian.
Okay, well,
so
Jenny
again,
is
to make...
obviously jealous.
Okay, what is this, like her statement or something?
Yeah, she said, so basically her and Harmony were like BFFs. They went out and they're like, it's impossible to find men. And then Christian came over to their table and hit on Harmony.
So she's been jealous
And
ever
not her.
since.
Which suspect has hidden a key piece of evidence implicating him in the murder? So it's
Him?
a man. So it's Christian. So like midnight.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m.
We get no sleep. The sun comes up again.
Ugh, I'm over
Scene at
it.
9:45. How would we know that they hid evidence?
I don't know. Do we get hints?
Don't listen to Miss Ashcroft's advice about Andy. Andy lied about something significant on the top half of his person of interest sheet.
Dominant hand, maybe dominant hand.
What does it
It probably
say?
says if he's right or left-handed in this photo of them as kids.
He's a lefty.
So
He's
we think
left-handed.
that this and the red kid is Andy, and these are obviously left-handed in the photos, and it says he's right-handed in this, and it says he lied in the top half. So I don't know. It also said whoever
Now
did it is
says-
left-handed.
And now we need to look at the coroner's report because that's allegedly.
This
Great.
We did it. He did lie. He's left-handed, not right.
Your breakthrough on this case just made it to the 10 o'clock news.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 p.m. here. Actually, it's not. but-
48-year-old Riverdale man Andy Allen has confessed to a murder that happened over 2 decades ago.
I
According-
cannot believe that Bones was in jail for.
That is messed up. Yeah. Congratulations, detective. You solved the case.
Oh, thank fucking
Wait,
God.
what is all of this? Voluntary statement.
Oh, he said, I'm not sure where that came from. I've never been violent in my life. She went down instantly, and I immediately got down to try to help her. She didn't have a pulse, and it was clear from the lifeless eyes on her badly crushed skull she was dead. As I stood above her in absolute shock, I noticed the engagement ring on her hand and thought about how Christian caused all this. And duh.
What?
Because he was still there at 9:38, so he could have driven over the bridge. I hate how they didn't show where his house was,
I
though.
know.
About halfway home, I realized that I had to get rid of the engagement ring, so I stopped at Grant Park where I saw Mr. McBride sleeping, put it in his hand. I didn't know him.
Oh, he slipped it in his hand, in Bones' hand.
Yeah. I realized I didn't have an alibi as soon as I got home, so I went to my neighbor's house and pretended like I had been fixing the brakes on my car all evening, even
Pretty
though
smart.
I had fixed them earlier.
I knew police would be looking for a powerful left-handed person, and while filling out the person of interest...
Filling.
Sorry, Carrie. Filling out the person of interest form, I decided I would pretend to be right-handed. I've been using my right hand since.
It was a crime of passion. I intended to tell her that I love her and did not think she should marry Christian, but when I arrived at the party, I didn't have the courage to go in.
So I killed her.
I didn't want to be around all those people, so I decided to wait by the car. At 9:30, they came out of the back of Tully's together. They were arguing, and I hid behind another vehicle. So he left. I thought it was the perfect opportunity to tell her how I felt, so I walked up with her with every ounce of my courage I could muster. I shared my true feelings. It took me a minute or two, but I told her I'd fallen in love with her at 6 years old playing t-ball, and my feelings had only grown stronger throughout the years. I told her she could do much better. It was clear her feelings were not the same. Kept coming towards me, offering her pity and concern for my feelings, like I was one of her patients, and I just couldn't take it. I asked her to leave me alone, and then he snapped and killed her. I would just like to say we solved this an hour ago.
Yeah, we kind of did. But
Like-
it's asking us these like weird questions we didn't know how to answer, even though we knew the answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like which proves, and it's like our intuition.
Yeah, hello.
That should 100% hold up in court.
Case closed.
Do you guys like to see like us do a live stream of this?
That would be really fun. I would love to do that, I think. And then like having people's input would be really fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really sorry if this is like confusing for you guys, because obviously you couldn't like see everything in front of you, but I feel like we were trying to explain everything as best as we could.
We are clearly not cut out for this.
No, but still.
We could keep
but-
practicing. Like,
Yeah,
I definitely
I-
want to do more of these.
I
I think
know.
they're really like good for your brain.
Yeah, and it's like you not being on your phone and just like doing something.
Yeah. Also, I feel like if it is more of a like live stream and like no pressure for filming, then like we can just really like take a minute
Yeah.
to like really divulge.
Yeah.
Case
Closed.
solved.
Crime
Also, justice
has
for
been
Bones.
Oh yes.
Justice for Bones.
Bones should get free everything for the rest of his life. Free
It's like
healthcare.
too scary how reminiscent it is actually of our criminal justice system.
We're Kim Kardashian.
I was just gonna say that.
Thank you for watching. I hope you guys like this video.
Be sure to like and subscribe,
And we'll see you on Friday. Bye.
I literally just didn't know what day it was.
I know, me neither.